Interior, slave cells, night. Yoda and Dago are the only two in a 4-man cell. They sit on bunk beds, eating a small portion of bread for their dinner. They ponder on the dramatic events that occurred in one day.
What are we going to do?
Leave here we must.
When? How?
I do not know. Patience we must have. To plan. To escape. Free the others also.
Dago looks down.
We won't last much longer. They feed us scraps. Maybe when one of the guards isn't paying attention, I'll feed him his own spear.
Yoda quickly turns to him and grabs his shoulders.
Do not put yourself in danger.
Dago faces away from Yoda.
Dago, to lose you, I cannot.
I deserve more than that. I pulled twice the loads today.
The cell door opens. 2 guards throw Zen inside. Zen holds 1 piece of bread, a normal slave's share.
I won't have any energy tomorrow if this is all I get.
Your choice if you want punishment. Nighty-night, Zen.
The cell door shuts as the guards leave.
Stingies.
Zen gets up. He grabs 2 extra pieces of stolen bread from under his shirt, then gives a smirk. He sits on his bunk and starts to feast in front of the 2 small ones. The hungry Yoda and Dago stare at him with envy. Zen finishes the first piece and starts licking his fingers. He looks back up and notices the 2 staring. He turns his back to face the wall and continues eating. Yoda and Dago look at each other, then lie on their bunks to rest. They stare at the ceiling. Dago stares at his blistle. He starts to play. Interior, hallway, night. The beautiful tune echoes throughout the hallway of the holding area. A guard pacing the prison halls listens to the music. Interior, slave cells, night. Yoda listens peacefully. A bread portion hits Yoda in the face.
You're welcome.
Yoda grabs the bread and smiles in relief.
Thank you.
That's for the music.
Yoda looks at the bread. He hands it to Dago.
There, eat.
Dago stops playing. He grabs the bread, breaks it in half, and hands it back to Yoda.
No, Dago. Energy you need, more than me. Full I am. Eat.
Dago pulls back and starts to eat. Zen hears this and nods to himself in acknowledgement of Yoda's kindness. Dago continues playing the blistle. Interior, slave cells, morning. Yoda, Dago, and Zen sleep in their beds. A loud siren goes off. Yoda and Dago startlingly awake. Zen dreadfully opens his eyes. Interior, Kyber mine, Yoda's mining hole, day. Yoda stuffs his bucket with chunks of rock. A waist shackle connects him to his work area. A Kyber crystal falls loose. Yoda picks it up and stares at it closely. He's almost mesmerized by it. He looks down and notices a rock that's been broken into a sharp shard. Yoda grips it firmly. Interior, Kyber mine, day. Dago standing against the wall, looking up at a guard. The guard looking down at the container Dago's responsible for.
I let yesterday slide because it was your first day. Why are you short again?
Dago glares at the guard. Zen watches from a short distance. The guard shakes his head and turns a switch on his spear. A blue electrical charge ignites on the spearhead. He strikes Dago, and Dago yells as he's knocked against the wall. Yoda pops out of his hole and sees the situation.
Hurt him, do not!
Dago's face turns to anger. He grabs a fist-sized rock. Yoda sees this.
Dago, no!
Dago throws the rock at the guard's face. The guard tumbles to the floor. He places his hand on his face and then looks at his bloody hand.
Now you're dead.
The guard switches his spear again. The blue electric charge turns to red. Dago squares up to the guard holding his bucket. The guard moves up to Dago and swings his spear. Dago blocks it with his bucket, but flies back and slams to the ground, hurt.
Guard, leave him, please. Take his punishment I can.
The guard smirks at Yoda and moves towards Dago as Dago starts crawling away, defeated. Dago rolls to his back, his hands high up, surrendering to the guard. The guard raises his spear and thrusts it forward. Dago's eyes widen. The guard releases his spear.
No!
Yoda runs towards them but is held back by his shackles. He throws his bucket filled with rocks at the guard, but the guard blocks it with his arm. The guard stares at Yoda.
Coward!
Stupid slave. I'll kill your whole tribe.
The guard storms up to Yoda. They square off. The guard thrusts once at Yoda. Yoda dodges it. Another strike, another dodge.
Stand still!
The guard swings more violently, but Yoda is able to dodge the strikes. Finally, Yoda blocks one of the hits with his shackles, causing the shackles to break. Yoda is free. Yoda and the guard briefly look at each other.
Guards!
Yoda bolts towards the guard. The guard strikes down at Yoda, but Yoda runs through the guard's legs. Yoda starts climbing on the guard's back. The guard turns frantically while Yoda climbs on him. Yoda quickly takes out the rock shard and stabs the guard in the neck. The guard stumbles, then collapses. Yoda runs to Dago and cradles him in Yoda's arms.
No, 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 no.
Father.
And with that, Dago breathes his last breath and fades away.
Hey,
Yoda turns to see Zen.
they're coming after you.
Yoda turns back to his son.
Care, I do not.
They're going to kill you and throw you and your friend's body in the pits. Now come on. I know how to get out of here. There's a key on the vest of the guard. Come on, hurry.
Yoda looks down and sees guards on their way. He thinks for a split second, then retrieves the guard's key, unlocks Dago, then tosses it to Zen.
Right, I hope you are.
Guards from a distance spot them.
Hey!
The guards start to charge them. Zen pushes his heavy cart towards the guards, knocking a few down. Zen lifts Yoda and grabs Dago over both his shoulders. Yoda wields the guard's spear.
Pretty heavy for someone your size.
Zen continues on.
The others we should save.
No time.
Leave my people here, we cannot.
Fine. Here.
Zen tosses the key to another slave. The slave unlocks himself and tosses the key to another.
Our collars?
I have a plan for that.